Hi, I'm Scott.
And I'm Oscar, and together we are the Ginfluencers UK.
A little bit windy around here at the moment. The gin we're trying today is AMZ Tropical Dry Gin from Brazil.
Brazil, there you go. This gin is made with 13 botanicals, the most unusual one being the jambu flower, which is a plant that's native to the Amazon region, and it's famous for giving a tingling and numbing effects on the lips and tongue when consumed. It can be described as an electric shock sensation.
Now, it's fairly new gin, and it was, when was it launched? Founded, yeah, in 2021. The botanicals include juniper, coriander seeds, jambu flower, lemon, orange, lavender, hibiscus, licorice, pink peppercorns, allspice, Brazil nut, and lily florentine.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
So we tried this gin at the Gin Live show, and it actually quite liked it.
Yeah, it's different.
So we bought 2 bottles.
It comes in a 70 centilitre bottle, an ABV of 42% for around £40 if you can find it, because it's very rare. Like we said, we have tried this gin before. So we are going to put it with a tonic, but this is a different experience for gin.
Oh,
because of the effect that it has on the mouth. It's not unusual to us because we've had, in an old cocktail bar that used to be around in Islington, there was a cocktail they did where they used to give you this little Szechuan button. It's a little flower, and they got you to chew this little flower and keep the saliva in the mouth and rinse it round your mouth before you had the cocktail. And it sent loads of electric shocks around.
It was actually it was a good, interesting experience. It was like little pins and needles in your mouth. It was jigging around, going, ooh, Betty, ooh, Betty. And it was actually what I think cocktails were about. And that was ahead of its time. That was many years ago.
That was many.
I'd love to know where those cocktail barmen have gone, because that place shut down. It lasts about a year. There's a building down the road that literally lasts about a year, and it's had so many new owners in it. I don't know what's wrong with it.
Right, so I've got 3 glasses here because I want our camera operative to experience it when we do.
Oh, I can smell it already.
There we go, camera operative. So hold on, before you drink it, when you put it in your mouth, wash it round your mouth first. Let it stay in your mouth for a while, and then after a little while, then you swallow. That's what you do.
The irony.
Yeah.
The irony.
Famous last words.
Right. Yeah, the smell the aroma isn't as pleasant as you'd think it would be.
Or as exciting as you think it would be.
Yeah.
But
oh, now have you got numb and tingly and yeah. So it is literally, it's underneath my tongue at the moment. It's doing that. I'll tell you what, to describe it, that's really weird. I didn't have that much in the show. Oh, the best way to, in fact.
Put your tongue in.
It is amazing.
It's so, there's loads of little electric shocks in your mouth.
Imagine having a mouthful of mints. So you've just eaten a load of really strong mints, and you have a glass of water, and you get that.
What is that?
Yeah, but this is it's like licking a 9-volt battery when you test them. You know, little ones with 2 prong, and jing. Firstly, forget the taste and everything. Do you like that sensation?
It's weird, isn't it? It's weird.
Oh, it's still there. I like that.
And I slooshed it around my gums. It's weird. It's so strange.
It's very strange.
Now, flavour-wise, it's a little bit tropical. It's quite lemony tropical flavour. Not overpoweringly. I'm getting more of the sensation neat. When you dilute it down, let's see if we get the kind of the same tingle. But for me, it's something really unique and different about this gin. Whether you kind of like want to judge it on, is it like a Harris gin? Is it like a Hayman's? Is it like a Tanqueray? Forget all that. It's not about that. It's about the experience.
The experience. You will Like, I've got to say, the taste, I'm not even paying attention to at the moment. The experience of drinking this it's electrifying.
It's electrifying.
Right? It is, I mean, it is continuous. It is there. It's the whole time. I'm sorry, it's just such a weird sensation.
It's not. You're not going to hold it up there or try and compare it to, you know, a lot of these gins on here, because it is something distinctly different. If you're wanting a kind of like ginny juniper flavour, you're not going to get that from this. But what you are getting is something completely unique.
You will want people to try this.
Yeah.
Absolutely want people to try this. I think it like a good mixologist will make an amazing cocktail,
yeah,
providing he doesn't wash it out.
Now, I would say, if this stuff starts getting imported into the UK, this will be the new, and I know they might not want to say this, that this might be the new shot sensation. Actually served as shots.
Yeah.
I think there is a massive market ready for this, because you're doing something different. It's not just like drinking something, there's an experience. We had it once before with,
here we go, preparation.
Where is he? He's somewhere in there. And that was a gin from Australia that had the little
Well, wasn't he normally up there?
yeah, I've had to move stuff around to try and fit things in, but it had the little kind of lime caviar that's from the finger lime caviar, and that would pop in your mouth. This again is something completely unique, and it's
just, I think it's just going to show there's some really interesting gins around the world, and some like the Australian one we just can't get in the UK. So luckily our camera operative has family in Australia, and will be bringing us back a whole suitcase full in a year's time. So we'll make space for that. This has got to be coming into the UK. It has to. It really has to. It's exciting. Yes, if you're a gin purist, it's not a gin. It's not a pure gin in your eyes. But it's exciting, and that's what it should be. It's a development of the gin.
We don't always want just anything that's kind of juniper. This is something different. It has juniper in there. There's all those kind of base botanicals, but this is something completely different. If you're wanting a gin, a regular gin, then don't go for this. If you want an experience and you want something with your friends that's exciting and fun, this is exciting and fun, and I love it. I love it.
So good.
Right, we're going to put it with tonic and see.
I don't know if that's going to ruin it.
We'll see how the flavour plays out once we put it with tonic. But it's really, really exciting.
It's
obviously
tingling.
This has been one of the most exciting things I think we've done.
Do you know what? I'm not going to say it on film, but I imagine this is the alcohol drink version of what a certain company make for other things.
Oh,
do you know?
Yes, I know. Yeah, tingly stuff.
The tingly stuff that's supposed to tingle.
I wonder if it works elsewhere.
Oh, my lips have gone numb. Actually, hold on. Tonic.
Let's give it a try. Cheers, Oscar.
Cheers, Scott. Let's see. Now we put a little bit of tonic in, although a bit more than we wanted,
but we have already experienced that kind of hit. It's peppery now.
That has changed the taste.
It's peppery. We put a light tonic in it.
Sorry, I had an itchy hand then.
It's peppery. I'm getting peppery and citrus from it now. But it is giving me, I'm getting a light amount of tingle, but I think because we had that hit first of all, I'm getting tingle now. It still is working, but I only put a little bit of tonic in.
I'm trying to pull out all the flavours. It's actually very pleasant, very pleasant.
It's not a ginny gin. It's not a ginny gin. I can't get any juniper from it. I'm not getting any juniper, but
I'm getting like a citrusiness
off
it.
It's a citrusiness, it's different. Like you said earlier, a mixologist could work wonders with
yeah.
this. You could add it to different things, and it would change. It would change what goes on in the drinks industry because of what happens in the mouth. I think
that.
This is such an interesting and unique product, and we don't have much, going each year in the drinks industry. We don't have much going on. There's not that,
I am surprised that it's taken this long. When we discovered that Szechuan button years ago, and no one developed that.
No.
Well, do you know what? Well done to them.
Well done.
So if you can't be bothered to develop something and they have, well done to them. Right, stop being lazy.
Now,
it's all about being exciting.
There will be a lot of people that, in the kind of drinks world and influencers, that will say, oh, it's not very juniper. It's not this, it's not this, it's not this. Yeah, it's not. It does contain juniper. So like a lot of these things in the room that don't taste like gin, they contain juniper and they're called a gin. So what I will say is there is a theatricalness about this. There's a difference in this, unlike nothing else on the market.
Cocktail bars are making a fortune, and they are exceeding a lot of pubs and everything because of the showmanship, because of the theatre, because of the enjoyment. Like, what can you do with this drink? And some drinks are very bland and they can make them actually exciting.
Yeah.
This is exciting on its own. So this should be like spectacular with a good, sorry, I'm really itchy, with a really good mixologist, but using it right. Like the guy around the corner 7 years ago.
No, plus. A long time
that was
ago.
using a Szechuan button that we have never seen since.
No, we did buy some online.
Yeah, but no one's
done it.
Number of places we've been over those years, and no one has done that.
So when we tried it at Gin Live, I had to get 2 bottles. And there are a few other people that are on social media that we follow. Gin Together, Stay Together, and Gin Thursdays that also got some. Lovely people. That's the doorbell going. So Oscar, do you want to go and...
I'm going to go and get the doorbell.
Right. He's going to go and get the doorbell. Do you want to turn your microphone off?
I'll turn my microphone
while I'll do the bit. So you turn your microphone off. So we've got a pizza arrived. So we ordered pizza while we're doing this. But this is unusual and spectacular. Like I said about those people, follow them. They're on Instagram. They're amazing. They're really good gin people who are really honest, and we like them dearly. So I'm going to score it. So Oscar will probably come down and score it. Let me find out if I have the right one, because this is something really unusual and different. So I need this one. Right, let's have a look. What do we have? Right, out of 10, my score is 100. This is spectacular, and I will have a lot of people saying to me, it's not very ginny, is it? No, it's not very ginny, but it does contain juniper, and it's phenomenal. It's phenomenal. It's an experience. I've loved this experience. I liked it. The show is very different there. Trying it in this room, the quantity that I had, solution around my mouth, is awesome. It's amazing. And Oscar's coming back down. I've just scored it. Have you switched your microphone on?
I've just turned it back on now.
He's just turning back on. So I've scored it 100. Here's yours. There we go. You can score yours. That's yours.
Well, as I haven't got 100, I'm going to score 11.
There you go.
Easy 11. Easy. This is good. This is enjoyable.
It's different. It's different. If you can get a bottle, then get a bottle. If you can't, then push for people to try and get it. Push for people to try and get it.
I quite like being on this side.
Do you really? Oh, I feel really awkward being on this side. It doesn't feel quite right. But anyway, don't forget to like and subscribe.
Drop us a comment if you've
had any. Comment if you've had any. and I'll see you next video. Cheers.
Yes.
Cheers, Scott.